Hey everybody, this is Brian from Carving is Fun, and today I'm going to be giving you a review on 3 different versions of the Mora knives. I have the Mora 122, which is their flat edge cutting knife, then their more standard Mora 120, which is my personal favorite of the bunch, and then the much longer Mora 106. Each of these have very similar blade width and handle design, with the Mora 106 being the longer version. It kind of looks like the Mora 120 and 122 are just like inverted knives where they ground down the cutting edge on different edges. And they all also use the same exact sheath, which I think this helps them save on money. They're all interchangeable, but they're all the same steel as well, which is a high carbon laminated steel, which means that the inner core is a high carbon steel, which is very, very sturdy. I think it has a Rockwell hardness between 59 and 60, which is within that range where you want it to be for a good wood carving knife. And then it has a softer laminated steel that's laminated on the top. It helps prevent the corrosion, the inner core corroding, and it's a little bit easier to sharpen. Some people have found that it dulls out a little bit faster than some of the other knives, but I personally have found it to be just fine for standard wood carving projects. Now, one of the things I really like about the Mora knives are their affordability. I picked up all 3 of these knives individually between, I think, like $24 and $27, depending on who you get them from. The 106 is just a little bit more expensive on the $27 range, but I got these for like the $25 to $26 range. Really good price for what you're buying. Now keep in mind, these knives are thicker than your standard whittling knives, so I usually use them for just general purpose wood carving. Not necessarily would I recommend them for like small scale whittling and whatnot. But that's what I'm going to be doing with them today. I'm going to be finishing up this little wood carving project I did. I started off with the flex cut knives. If you want to check out that video, I have a review for them as well. I also have a comparison video of all the other Sloyd knives that I checked out. So I have the Beavercraft versions, the Moras that you see here, and then I also have the flex cut. I compared them all side by side. Feel free to check that one out. But yeah, we'll finish up, do some more of this carving up on here. But these knives are pretty nice. They're pretty comfortable. Here we go. Like I said, they're also not necessarily designed for like smaller wood carving project like this. They're more for general purpose, larger wood carving, but they get the job done. There we go. I do find that the handles are quite comfortable for like larger hands. I wouldn't recommend them as your only wood carving knife. If you plan on doing any sort of details, I do prefer having just like a smaller detail knife around, because they are a bit more unwieldy. And since they have a thicker blade, it's kind of hard to like do like push cuts in them. They're more for like slice cutting and whatnot. Some of the nice things about this knife though is they do come razor sharp right out of the box, are brand new, so you don't have to sit there and hone them or touch them up like you would with some other knives. Alright, finish up this bottom section here, and I'll finish up the wood carving in the Beavercraft video. So if you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I got a bunch of other wood carving videos on here, including the comparison between the Sloyd knives, as well as a bunch of other different knives on here too, so you can help you figure out which knives you want to purchase. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you have yourself a good day. That's good enough for right now.